So it's New Year's Day, and before we get into the video, let's tell you a little bit about what's coming up in 2025. Well, after 27 years of doing this job, January will be my final month as a Uber / private hire driver. Yes, my friends, I've come to the end of the line with this job. For me, and this is only for me speaking, I can't see 2025 being an improvement. I've seen the trade over the years slowly but surely decline. When Uber first came into the market, it was great. Uber were brilliant when they first came in, but Uber made a loss for 7 years. And during them 7 years, we made a profit. Now that Uber make a profit, we make a loss. Yes, it was always going to be that way in time, but when they first came in, it was great. It was great for us because big sales jobs, promotions, you got loads of promotions, you got promoted for working of a weekend as well, you got extra money for doing that. It was great, but I knew, and I think we all knew really secretly, that it was only a matter of time before it all started to change. The court case changed it all, and now in 2024, December of 2024 was my worst month on the platform and my worst run up to Christmas on the platform ever, because Uber decided to decrease all the fares, massively decrease all the fares. The unrest in the trade, especially with Uber, has never been so big. And also as well, now the base companies, go back to your base companies then, yeah, go back and work there. But base companies have lost a lot of their work to Uber. As a rider with Uber, it's great to be an Uber passenger, a rider, to be a customer of Uber is fantastic. But to be a driver on Uber is becoming harder and harder. And that is why in 2025, January, can't even say it, January will be my last ever month as a private hire / Uber driver. But what's going to happen to the channel? Well, the channel is going to go on. It's going to go on. We've got more than ever coming on the channel in 2025. We've got loads of shit videos. I'm doing the shit videos, but Lee was going to be doing the shit videos. We got the state of the trade coming up as well, talking about the trade. We've got loads of stuff, and also as well, what's going to happen to me? Yes, if you want to see what I'm doing in February and onwards than that, well, keep tuned and subscribe to the channel, of course, because going forward the channel is going to get bigger and better than ever before. So keep subscribing and of course keep watching. Right, let's get on now and do this video, which today I'm going to be roaming. Let's go. So we're just on the border now, going off into England to start our shift today, which today it is New Year's Eve. Yes, New Year's Eve. So it is Monday, but it doesn't feel like a Monday, and shift wise it may well feel like a Wednesday, because New Year's Eve generally is really quite quiet. So we'll see what today brings us. I'm not expecting miracles, but what I am going to do is roam around a bit. Okay, my friends, the app's whirling around, but we got a decision to make. We're coming up now to the M6 interchange, and the question we ask ourselves now is, do we go north or do we go south? North or south? Am I going to head northwards or are we going to head southwards? I'm so far heading north, but when I change to south at junction 9 on the M56, this is junction 21 on the M6, are we going north or are we going south? As the tension builds, I don't know which way I'm going to go yet. Am I going to go north or south? That's the question. Am I going to go north or south? I'm heading north right now, but are we going to stay north or are we going to go south? North or south? North or south? we're going south. We're going south. So heading south now, but how far south am I gonna drive today? Will I drive as far south as Birmingham? What? Now this is what I'm not gonna miss at all. I've just got a job. It's a £20 job. It's in Macclesfield, and suddenly on the M6 we have ground to a halt. So this job is just up the road in Knutsford. Did I say Knutsford then, did I? Yeah, it's in Knutsford anyway. It's going to Macclesfield, but it's in Knutsford. It's 20 quidder, so it's not a bad start to the day, but I'm stuck now on the M6 in very slow moving traffic. It looks like it's just, see, the matrices have got nothing written on them, so I'd imagine this is just volume of traffic for a New Year's Eve. Well, moving again, but slowly moving. So I've got this job, I'm going to Mac. Next clip, I'll be in Macclesfield. Welcome to Macclesfield on a very lovely, today, if you didn't know it was December, it looks like a lovely summer's day. Actually outside now, 10 Celsius, mild. The blue sky is on, but the weather forecast, as always, is, have they got it right or have they got it wrong? They're saying it's going to be horrendous weather next week, snow, and this area, Macclesfield, can get snow in the winter time, but as yet, it's gorgeous. But as always in Macclesfield, as always here, we have got lots and lots of congestion. Just done then one in Macclesfield, and Macclesfield to Macclesfield into Tesco's. Macclesfield, if you've been here before, you'll know Tesco's Macclesfield is very narrow in and out. It's a very narrow Tesco's, but it is a small place, Macclesfield. So there we go, there's only £5, little tiny one in Mac, in doing a £5. Now we are off now. Are we going to go to Buxton then, or towards Stockport? That is the question. Well, I've got a feeling not Stockport, because down there gets very boggy. Manchester Airport will be rammed out with cars at the minute. So we're going to make our way towards Buxton. Next clip, can we get anything in Buxton? Well, we'll find out next. What now has become too easy. It's now too easy to get a badge. Getting a badge once upon a time was really difficult to get. Now, especially with Wolverhampton Council, you can just run out now and get a badge really easily and start working. Back when I took my license all those 27 years ago, there was no sat-navs. Sat-navs didn't exist. Okay, we got a job in Macclesfield, in Buxton, at the Wetherspoons pub. The Wetherspoons in Buxton, but trying to get into the centre now is going to be difficult. This is coming in for Josh, same rating as mine, 4.99. It's a £15 job, and he is staying in Buxton, but getting to Buxton, yes, could be a little, well, that suddenly, as I say, that the road's clear. That's always the way. So into Buxton, a £15 job. Josh coming in at a 4.99 rating. £15 is the value, and looks like he's staying in and around the Buxton area, or he could be going still in Buxton but out in them farmland areas, on them country lanes. It's now 3:15 and darkness is starting to come in. Working these areas in the dark can be a little bit tricky, because if you've seen the video I did a little while ago, it's down in the video section down below, is when I get lost in the peaks. Hopefully, oh please no, that won't happen again. No fog anyway, last time there's loads of fog then, but hopefully, fingers crossed, there will be no fog, no bad weather, and we'll get through okay. Staying in the peaks though, but where will I go next? Well, what do you know, I'm in Bakewell and we've got a job. Zoe, 4.89 rating. It's only going a mile, and we're getting £8 for it. So I think Uber, because this is very much an outer area, Uber have topped me up, I think. £8. Not bad, is it really? That's not too bad. But where will we go to next? Bakewell, it's just about getting dark, and as we see, those speed cameras are just everywhere. Right now in the centre of Bakewell, apps ticking around, just off that job for a mile and a bit. £8. That's all right, isn't it? So yeah, now I'm Bakewell, and the traffic here is a little bit sticky. Now, I have got work out here before. I've been here in the summer, and I've got work out of here. So there's no reason why I can't get work out of here again. And by the way, because I'm roaming today, this is definitely not the way to make the best money. If you're new to Uber and looking at these videos for a bit of advice and tips, don't do it. Don't do what I'm doing anyway. Whatever you do, don't do what I'm doing to make the best money on Uber. Because today I'm rambling around the northwest of England, and now heading very, very, very quickly into the East Midlands. But this is not the best way to make the best money. The best way to make the best money on Uber or any private hire vehicle is to keep you very, very local. Just do little local jobs. That's how you make the best money on any cab company. We're just outside Matlock, and we've got a job in Matlock for Kai, coming in on a 4.6 rating. I'm sure I'm dyslexic. On a 4.6 rating. It looks like he's staying local because it's £8, so he's going to be a yokel this one. But the question is, will we get anything out of Matlock? Or maybe should I have stayed in Macclesfield and headed left towards Stockport and stayed that way? Why have I come all the way down here? Oh, I don't know why. I don't know why. Unless I can get a bamboozle of a brilliant job out of Matlock, then this today is sadly hard graft. Look at this, look at this. Even in the outer areas, even in Matlock, trying to get through Matlock, the traffic here, look at this. It's horrendous. Horrendous traffic. Oh my God, this is going to take me ages to get through here. Let's have a look on the map. Are we spinning red? Are we getting surges in Matlock? I don't think we are we? Oh, I've had a job here. Can we get another job here? Can we get out of Matlock? No, Matlock is absolutely, this is definitely one of the Uber outer areas. But we are available for cash trips though. Will I get a cash trip in Matlock? Will I? Right, I've gone as far south as I want to go today. I've now set my destination on the app back to Chester. I was going to say Manchester then, but I don't live anywhere. I used to live in Manchester. I don't now. So I set my destination for Chester. Will I get any jobs going back towards Chester from here? I don't think so. But we might get jobs along the way. Today's been poor, really. Yes, it's Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve. Stupid boy. Yeah, lad, stupid lad. You dick lad, you're dick lad, honestly lad. I don't know what you're going to do with when Uber's gone lad, because you're dick lad, tick. Yes, thank you. Yes, heading back on the app now. Put the destination for Chester. So heading back towards home. But will I get a job from it? Imagine getting a job from here to Chester. Wouldn't that be good? That'll never happen though. But if I get pick-up jobs along the way, that'll be great. But so far, leaving Buxton in the pot so far today, grand total £85. What? £85 in the pot so far today. It's better than what I thought I was going to do.
The porch swings empty, it creaks in the breeze. Memories flow like leaves through the trees. Your laughter lingers in the autumn air, but now it's just a whisper, no one's there. The coffee's gone cold in your favorite mug. Pictures on a mantle where we once snuck. The sun sets slow on this hollow land. Dust and shadows where we used to stand. I'd give anything to hold you near, to chase away this lonesome fear. Our old love's ghost, it haunts my days in every shadow, in every way. The barn out
Well, that's it, we're done. £135 in 8 hours on a Saturday, Christmas, New Year's Eve. So New Year's Day, New Year's Eve, of course, tomorrow. Well, getting confused here, my old age. I am getting older too. That's why I'm leaving. Well, one of the reasons why I'm leaving the industry after 27 years. Today I've roamed around. I just fancy to roam around today. If you're an Uber driver or looking to be an Uber driver in 2025, don't do what I've done today. Don't do that, because I've done a stack of miles for little money. Next shift, which is going to be New Year's Eve, that's up next. Filming that'll be staying very much local, working around locally. That for me is the Wirral in Chester and Liverpool. I'll be doing that shift on New Year's Eve, working the day shift and see what we can do. I can virtually guarantee, possible, you can't guarantee anything now, kind of in life, but quite possibly, I will do more than what I've done today. And I'll do a lot less mileage for it. Today was just one of them days where you want to get out and about. You know, Christmas has come and gone. Let's get out and about, have a bit of roam around. It wasn't great. I didn't think it was going to be great. The mileage was excessive for what I've actually earned in the pot. 135 quid. Loads of mileage though, 135 quid. So again, it's nice to get out and about, but if you're doing it seriously, don't do that what I've just done today. Okay, that's it for this one. Give the video a thumbs up. And of course, we go into January and things are all changing. I've got 4 shifts left to do in January, and my final shift ever as a private hire driver will be where I started 27 years ago. I'm gonna go to the exact point. It was we called it stands, you know, rank stands. I was back on the very first stand I ever got a job from, way back 27 years ago. That's where I'm going to work from, that stand, and that's the last shit video I'm going to do. You'll see that at the end of January, the start of February. So subscribe so you don't miss it. And also, we have got... that's my last shit video. 3 other shit videos before that. I'm going to do a place where I've never, ever worked before. Now, I've worked virtually everywhere in the Northwest, East and West Midlands, but there's one place I've never, ever worked before, and that's the place I am going to work in for one of my final shifts, okay? What's the place? We'll find out. Tune in, subscribe, and you'll know. Also, on my last video, one of my last videos, we'll be working in a city centre. If you watch the videos regularly, you'll know I never work in city centres. But in January, I am going to work a city centre. Now, that could be either Liverpool, Manchester, Stoke, or Birmingham. Which one will it be? Which city centre, or even Coventry? Which city centre will it be? We'll find out for that. Subscribe to the channel for January for that one. Also, Lee's returning to the channel, and Lee will be doing shit videos as well. And also, we'll be doing a segment called The State of the Trade. And also, you'll find out what I'm going to do in my new career, my new life. And can you have a life away from this job after 27 years? Can you change your job after 27 years? Well, find out. Find out. Watch what I do in February. Don't forget, give the channel a subscribe to find out. I'm getting tired now. Give the video a subscribe to find out. And don't forget, as always, comment down below. This video goes out on New Year's Day, so Happy New Year to you. And let's see what 2025 brings us. Hopefully good things. We'll see you in the next one. Ta-da.